Hello and welcome to the Quirkless podcast, the weekly podcast in which me and Zach talk about the latest chapter of My Hero Academia, released via Shonen Jump. This week's chapter, what did you think about the chapter, Zach?
I thought it was okay. I mean,
It was.
It was basically just to set up a fight.
Do you think it's even going to be a fight, or do you think it's just going to be Deku being like, yo, can you nah? He's like, okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny that it's a fight. I read leaked chapters, so
I can confirm that it is a fight.
Nah.
Of course, I get.
Nah, they kiss. That's all that happens.
That'd be great, actually.
Yeah, gentle and
Bishi no Hero Academia.
Yeah, like halfway, it just turns into a yaoi manga. Nobody questions it.
I have one issue with this chapter, and it's that when we don't get that many detailed drawings, or at least we get a lot more weird fucking pictures of the cast, such as the fucking, what is it? The Ida's fucking smile.
Now we got a pretty detailed drawing of some rope.
Some rope.
Yeah.
That's where all the budget goes.
Yeah.
No, but I've noticed it a lot recently. Like, it's like really zoomed out versions of the cast, and they're all the facial expressions that he ends up giving some of the characters, like Ida.
Oh yeah.
That god ugly fucking smile.
No, dude.
I do love the one thing that fucking Battery Boy says. I can't think of his name. Where he's just like, you guys use me as a personal generator.
What a poor boy. He's such a good boy, and nobody treats him good.
Oh, dude, Denki, that's his name. Fucking Denki.
You know, you're talking about those weird zoomed out faces, and I just found the perfect one while I was skimming through the chapter. I'll have to send it to you.
Send it my way. I'll put it up in the vid.
Here you go. It's a great boy.
Oh. Fucking Mineta. Fucking. I love Mineta.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think people give Mineta so much shit, but he's probably one of my favourite characters. Just because he's a fucking meme. Like, everything I'm on the page right now. I just got to it, and I can see Mineta's face.
He's not a bad... He's not a bad character.
He's not a bad... People give him shit. Look at Ida's fucking pointy ass face.
Oh, yeah, he has a jagged ass face.
What? Like, some of the drawings in this chapter, specifically, I'm just like, oh, okay. A lot of zoomed out shots. But we do get some good zoomed in shots, like the one of fucking May.
Oh, yeah.
She's covered in dirt.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I loved the fact that when Deku gets given these fucking gloves, which hopefully means he'll be getting a new hero.
His nose disappeared.
Oh.
His nose is missing from that shot where he's looking down at the gloves.
For fuck's sake. But what is it with the drawings?
Oh, God.
No. I love that All Might's little thing is like, oh, so is this what they're like nowadays? This is just to show that the hero, that the gadgets that the hero's using now are way better. Or at least that Hatsune Miku is way better than whoever was making All Might's fucking gadgets.
Dude, speaking of, like, younger All Might, this is, like, not directly related to the chapter or anything, but, did you see the, poster for the new movie?
They're making a movie?
Yeah, it's...
This is news to me.
Yeah, I'll try to find the poster on my retweets, but it's, like, it shows young All Might, and he has fucking eyes.
He has eyes?
He has eyes. Please tell me I retweeted it.
I heard about season 3, which is coming out next month.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
Do you see the trailer?
No, I haven't been looking at any of the trailers because I don't know why I haven't been looking at any of the trailers. All I know is that they haven't shown Moonfish yet, which makes me think he's gonna be like a what the fuck moment for anime only.
I forget who Moonfish is.
It's the guy who has the movable teeth. He can like stretch his teeth out from the arc, the training camp arc. I'll find a picture.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I forget. I'm horrible with fucking names. I did not know anybody's names after, like, reading a majority of this fucking manga. I'm now learning everyone's fucking names because the characters actually get development, so it's worth. And I will give this chapter some credit and the earlier ones as well. We're actually getting development for everyone else, which is great, and we get to see the class 1B, which is good.
There's Moonfish. Apparently, they already have shown him.
Yeah, they have. He was in. Oh God, design.
This is what I get for not watching the trailers. I guess I get information wrong. What a shame.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh my God, and the page where he's walking to fucking go grab some fucking tea or whatever.
Oh yeah.
They reuse the image of him walking in the bottom of the fucking panel.
Do they?
It's the same image.
Wait.
It's him. You know, it says 7:50 a.m. and it's Midoriya walking.
Yeah.
That's the same. It's just the next panel, but it's cropped heavily.
You know, that's like
thing.
That's efficient as fuck. Oh, here's the poster for the movie. It looks rather interesting. It's called Whose Man Is This? It's called Who Is Your Hero? It's
called Nana Dies, the movie.
Yeah.
Poor fucking Nana. I feel bad for her.
It's called
She did nothing wrong.
Gay Little Heroes Kissing. Shit. It's a joke that needs to get cropped out.
No, we're keeping it. It's the best. Dude, that'd be best movie.
Oh, yeah.
Why finally confesses his love to Gran Torino.
Ah, dude, yeah. But...
And Deku once again just so happens to bump into this arc's major villain. As he does with every fucking villain.
Yeah, dude. He's really lucky that he wasn't hanging from a tree, or Gentle might have recorded him for views.
Recorded him for his fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah, dude. Like, walking through this alley, found a small hanging young child. Better record it for views.
Oh no! I really
that's basically what his character is.
He's a YouTuber, except no one watches him except Deku and maybe Ida, because Ida was watching YouTube one time and it was just like, remember to like and subscribe. I'm just like, fucking.
Ida was watching manga reviews for Boku no Hero.
He's watching chibi reviews.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, I don't like Gentle. Like, whenever I go anywhere, it's like, oh, Gentle's so fucking cool, I like him. He's such a fucking oddball, and I'm just like, I don't like this man. He's not funny.
Whose man is this? Just... I don't think he's not supposed to be funny, but...
He's a Brit.
I really like him, just design-wise.
I'm interested in his quirk, really. What do you think his quirk is?
I thought it was gonna be something time-based. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was assuming mental distortion. Or something along the lines.
Oof. I'm not gonna say too much, but it is revealed next chapter.
I better be right. God damn it, Zach. I've put money on this. I've fucking got a mortgage on this, Zach.
You know what? It's not what I thought it is. But that's kind of my bad, because, like, how would they even do, like, a time-based quirk? How would that even work?
The only reason for why I think it's distortions is when he was introduced, it looks like the area around him was being distorted.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason for why I think it's distortions. People, or at least from what I've heard, people are like, Gentle's not going to be the main villain. There's going to be someone else. And I'm just like, well, maybe it's just Gentle, and it's just hard to one-up fucking Chisake from the last arc.
I really like, maybe it's just a coincidence, but he really reminds me of Oliver Queen from DC Comics. Maybe.
Zach, we've got a problem here.
What?
I don't fucking read comics.
Oh my God.
I only read manga.
What a fucking weird.
To me.
Who is this man? Okay, so it's Green Arrow.
Okay.
You know Green Arrow, right?
No.
Oh, well. Fuck. Let me find a good picture. None of these are good pictures.
This is Zach explains to me everything.
I'm sure it's not meant to be like that. Like,
I'm an uncultured swine who doesn't read comics.
I'm sure it's not like supposed to be looking like that, but you know, it kind of just he just sort of resembles him enough for me to say, hey, that he looks sort of similar.
Oh yeah, I see the red one, right?
Yeah, the red one, the small skinless man. Yes, that's Gentle.
Yeah, yeah, him. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's the eyes, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the eyes and it's like the goatee.
Is that Red Skull? I don't know anything.
Red Skull is
Marvel?
not DC.
Fuck.
I don't know who that is. I don't read a lot of Green Arrow. I don't read a lot of comics, to be honest. I just know all the characters.
I read Shonen Jump.
Yeah, dude. I read Robot X Laser Beam. Read it, please.
Read it, please. Maybe. I'm sure I have enough issues of Shonen Jump to maybe start reading it. What if I just start reading it on chapter 50 or whatever?
It's about golf. I don't think you're gonna miss much.
I don't think you're gonna miss much.
I know. I'm not gonna go on to a big splurge about how much I love Robot X Laser Beam at this moment, but just
it is the One Punch Man of golf manga. I'll have you guys know.
More like the slam dunk of golf manga.
The slam fucking is Robot X Laser Beam the Dark Souls of golf?
I think it's the Demon Souls of golf.
I hate the fact that I even used that meme because that is actually one of my least favourite fucking things. Oh, this game's hard. It must be the Dark Souls of life. Oh, okay.
My least favorite meme is fucking Loss. I hate Loss.
Oh, is that what you posted on your fucking Instagram?
Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. But you know, overall, I really I have mixed feelings about this chapter. Because, I know it's just a setup for a fight and stuff. But, still, it was pretty empty. Other than that.
Yeah. We get some good pictures of, interaction. But, we get a lot of zoomed out shots. A lot of fucking derpy fucking faces. I think if I'm having a picture for the fucking podcast, this episode will just be a collection of as many zoomed out awkward faces as I possibly can get.
Yeah.
And that fucking
every instance of Deku without a nose.
Oh my god! Every instance of a My Hero character which is drawn with only 10 lines, 10 straight lines, zoomed away.
Holy shit! If you go to the festival scene, there's this guy. He's by the 300 in the image. He's fucked up, man.
By the 300.
Yeah, it's on page 10. He's in one of the shops. He looks fucked up, dude.
Oh god, is that a lizard? For fuck's sake.
Who is this?
I'm zooming into this shit.
You gotta examine. The guy next to him is even kind of funny. He looks like a Mob Psycho character. But yeah, I think
and the guy buying from him is a fat fucking old Bakugo from the looks of it.
Let me go back to that page. So essentially what this chapter was... oh yeah, he is. So essentially what this chapter was, it was to set up the conflict in the next chapter. And to set up that Deku will be using his new gadgets. Which, when you think about it, doesn't make a lot of sense. Why is he running around town with those gadgets on? It makes no sense.
So it's convenient so when he gets into a fight, obviously.
You know.
Probably because he had nowhere else to put them.
I get.
I mean, what if suddenly a villain bursts out of nowhere and Deku wants to do that thing that All Might did at the start of the fucking series and just punch him really hard?
I mean, he can do that base.
He's got to test them out. He's got to punch as many random people as possible. On his way to get to.
As he was walking to the store, he was just punching random cats that walked by.
Like they just go flying.
Like,
Oh no.
Deku's secretly an asshole, and we just never see it.
We'll wait for him. What if Bakugo ends up like chilling out and becomes cool like Deku, and Deku
He already is
becomes
cool.
Bakugo.
Oh, that'd be.
Bakugo is. Dude, I love Bakugo.
I don't know why.
I like.
I've seen a resurgence of Bakugo hate, and it makes no goddamn sense to me.
The reason for why Bakugo hate exists is because Bakugo is loud, and because he's loud, his haters also have to be loud. Maybe it's just because there's a lot of anime onlys out there.
Yeah, filthy anime onlys.
In which filthy anime onlys. No, but they probably see Bakugo, and they're just like, because when I first started watching the anime, I see Bakugo, and I'm literally like, I want this kid to fail. There is literally no redeemable qualities about this character at all. And then at the end of the anime, he's like, God, Bakugo's a fucking goofball. I love him. King Explode. He never actually got a hero name in the end. He's one of the UA people. We never find out who his hero name is.
Yeah, he just doesn't have one. He's like Deku. His hero name is Kachan, and that's gonna be the big reveal at the end of the story.
Oh my god. Please, can we have it be Kachan?
Oh my god, that would actually be kind of adorable.
Oh, it's Kachan here to save a day. He just has the face of "Don't talk to me, bitch." Stop. Cease to exist.
He's definitely, like, people have compared him to Sasuke, which is so off in so many ways.
Like Sasuke is more of a fucking edgelord. Like, and as someone who's been spending their life recently just watching Naruto clips, Sasuke just seems more like an edgelord, and Bakugo seems more of like a fucking just a man who wants power.
Yeah.
But that's not even good for Bakugo. Bakugo just wants to be strong, and Sasuke also wants to be strong, but Bakugo's loud about it, and Sasuke's like quiet and angsty, I guess.
Bakugo is just way more charismatic, and he's like such an easier character to like, in my opinion. Like he later on in the manga, he gets his love the fact that we're talking about Bakugo in a chapter that has like no Bakugo. He shows up in like 2 or 3 panels.
He's a drummer now. That's fucking great.
It fits him perfectly.
He's getting little bits of development, which is great. Like, at the start, he's literally an arsehole. Like, at the start of the series, Bakugo is as bad as he's going to get, I think. And we're slowly seeing him become a better character and learn. Fucking, like, when he was getting the hero license, and he goes up to the kid who thinks he's better than everyone else, he's just like, kid, don't end up like me. You'll fucking regret it, my dude. And he's just like, the kid's just like, that came from the fucking heart. Yeah. This man's legit, and I'm just like, yes, we get more. The more scenes with Bakugo, the better. Yeah. What are you? I know you've seen some parts of the next chapter, but what are you expecting? What are you expecting from the next chapter, and what do you want? Or have you already read it? I've
already read all of it, but what I was expecting was a fight, and maybe seeing Gentle's quirk, although I didn't think we would. Like, I was just like, I was kind of on like half and half with it. I was like, well, I don't think we're gonna see Gentle's quirk, but
I presume we were gonna see his quirk. Like, I was presuming that, I don't know. There's a lot of things I wanted, and there's some things, like, my mind is all scatterbrained on this.
Yeah, I wanted them to announce Smash in the next chapter. I was really looking forward to it. Maybe Animal Crossing.
Oh my god. Fucking, oh god, I forgot his name. This is how fucking forgettable Gentle is. Gentle turns around, and in his eye, he sees the ball, and behind the fire, you can see All Might standing there.
I just peaked my audio.
Stands from... What?
I just peaked my audio because I laughed at that so hard.
Oh, okay. I thought you said poofed it. I thought you just, like, got rid of it. I'm like, god damn it, Zach. Turns around, he sees the fire. All Might is standing there menacingly. Then blue comes from his eyes. But right next to All Might it's sandwiched him on the tail, and he also has blue in his eyes.
Ah, yes, the holy trifecta.
All Might, Sans, and shit, we need to think of someone else with blue eyes that glows. Fucking Sasuke with the fucking, because we were speaking about him, the Sharingan, except it's blue now.
Except except instead of a Sharingan, it's the YouTube loading logo. He's just
and a fucking gentle quivers in his fucking boots because it's a YouTube loading. No, it's a YouTube demonetized song.
yeah.
And if this was legit, all Gentle would have to do is, even if he was to get more popular, his videos would be taken down immediately. He's not like Stain level, so it's not like there'd be re-uploads. They'd be taken down and never uploaded. Seen again.
No, he has a La Brava to re-upload.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure he's already dodging takedowns at this point.
That fucking hit me with that fucking demonetized YouTube, I dare you.
I don't think he lives off of YouTube money. I think he...
Do you think he's fucking collecting food
He
stamps?
probably comes from a wealthy family. That's pretty obvious at this point.
He fucking dresses like he's from a wealthy family.
Yeah.
His
dad wanted him to be a banker, but he was like, no thanks, I'm gonna be a villain.
Yeah, no. Oh my god. Do you want to know why he's a villain? Because he's a villain to society. He gets given all of this good shit so he can go out and actually do something productive for the world, but no. He turns around, spits in his parents' face, and says, I'm gonna become a YouTube star, Mom.
So, like most rich people.
Most rich people just like, I'm gonna become a YouTube star, and then it's the reality hits, and it's like, oh, I only got 100 views on this video.
Oh god!
YouTube hit me with demonetization.
How am I ever gonna prove to my parents I can do this?
Oh no! I swear they say that Gentle's English. I swear they say he's from England. Well, he's definitely foreign. He's blonde and he's from a fucking manga. He has to be foreign.
I keep thinking there's like JoJo where there's no set color scheme, and then I'm like, well, I guess yeah, there is one. But yeah.
God damn it! Whenever the fucking next My Hero collage of every single character comes out, I'm gonna be disappointed by the colours again. Just like when Fat Gum was fucking orange, and I'm just like, why?
Wait, I thought he was yellow.
He's orange.
What?
It's a bright orange.
What?
I hate it because I would have. I think Fat Gum looks better in white, at least in that current hero costume. Yeah, but Fat Gum's orange.
I could have sworn he was yellow.
Wait.
Well, there goes my Fat Gum cosplay.
Why did you buy like a big yellow balloon?
I was legit gonna do a Fat Gum cosplay with like a big yellow hoodie. I was gonna be somewhere in between skinny and fat form. I was gonna be like chubby form.
Slim Gum, Slim Gum, Slim Gum.
Oh god, Slim Gum is so great. Like, now we're talking about somebody who wasn't even in the chapter.
Dude, I swear it's been a good 5 minutes of shit which wasn't in the chapter, but I don't care because it's a Quirkless podcast. My Hero shit is related. I don't give a shit. I will talk about whatever I want.
It's my podcast.
What was chapter 100 like? What was chapter 100 like? If you remember what happened in chapter 100.
I'll just scroll back.
Oh no.
But I can't.
I need to save this. I need to save this podcast before we start talking about chapters before chapter 100.
I can't go back to chapter 100 right now. So, let's just say.
I have. What else can we talk about? What do you want to happen?
In the overall story.
Mm-hmm.
I want Mirio to get his quirk back, and that's all I care about.
Is that what you
I want more Sun Eater, I want more Mirio, and I want more Fat Gum. Just give them their own spin-off.
The My Hero spin-offs that I never fucking read because I don't care. Well, I just don't. I don't have the energy to read them. I'm just like,
honestly, same.
like, what was the What was the it's the vigilante one?
Illegals. Illegals is actually pretty good from what I've heard.
I think Illegals is the only one worth.
I got pretty badly spoiled on it, so I was like, well, fuck this. I don't want to read it anymore.
Wait, it's not a joke thing. I thought Illegals was
it's like
wait, does it have an actual story?
Yeah, it has an actual story.
I know it's related to the quirk enhancement drug. I know it's related to that, or that appears.
Yeah, that was first in there, and then it was brought up in the main series. Wait, was it ever? Yeah, it was brought up by Fatcom. But yeah.
Yeah, it was the guy whose quirk is to make like 2-centimeter knives, and it turns into fucking.
Honestly, that quirk enhancement drug is like a really cool plot device, and they should. I don't know if they ever use it more, but like, there's if I remember correctly, spoilers for Illegals, like Stain shows up there, like before he's actually Stain. He has like another alter ego he goes by.
Oh. What's the opposite of Stain?
Yeah,
Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Is he clean?
It was a Tide commercial all along.
See, you can just rub out the bloodstains. Kill All Might, take his clothes, sell it, bang,
where is skin?
And the dirt is gone. It's a British thing, okay?
Yeah, he goes by Stand Hall in Heroes, and he has a way cooler costume.
Oh.
I really like it.
I know what I want to happen. I want for image. Oh my god, what the fuck is that shit?
I just like it a lot more.
That's certainly a design. I wouldn't see that in My Hero.
I just like the visor thing. That's really cool to me.
What I want to happen, well, I think it's an interesting situation. I want the school festival to go successfully.
That's not going to happen.
I also want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. Like the worst possible situation in the school festival. Like Eri goes full on fucking mind break.
She reverts everyone to a baby. No, she just turns them all to dust. Everyone.
But I could like, that's the big tension. Like, what I'll give My Hero this credit. They can build up tension, even though everything seems fine, because there's a lot of stakes if this attack happens. Nezu is gonna get fucking screwed at by the government if the school gets attacked.
Yeah.
And fucking who else? Eri is literally a nuke waiting to go off.
Yeah.
She's still mentally unstable. Fucking Mirio's her caretaker right now.
He's just hoping that she'll give him his quirk back.
Is that what you want? Is just like just a friend?
Yeah, I feel like that's why he's there. He's like, let me get my quirk, please.
No bias at all.
Give me some quirk, please.
Quirk, please. So anything else? Any closing thoughts on the chapter?
Good. I'm not very good analytical. Okay. I'm not like most things when I read it. I'm like, that's pretty good. I enjoy that. That was good.
It's good. Well, I can see this is like the first fucking episode. This is probably like the most train wreck it's gonna be, considering we divert.
No, next podcast I'm gonna be on heroin the entire time.
The entire time.
I was actually never mind. I was on heroin this entire time. Yeah. Neat. That's
hook me up, my dude. What if your quirk is just heroin?
Oh, dude, that'd be dope.
So, have you got anything you want to plug?
No, I'm fine. Check out my YouTube videos. At Weather. It's literally just my name is Weather, but they're not very good. In fact, I'm heading over to delete all of them right now.
No. Oh, not at least leave the fucking Jesse the Horse one.
It's Assy the Horse, and it's the best non-canon stand in JoJo history. Besides maybe like Voodoo Child, but you know.
I'll probably plug my own YouTube channel, which I haven't uploaded anything there. I probably won't. I have videos planned, which I probably will never make, because I'll have a plan for a video and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make this. And then a month passes, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'll read the script, I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. I also have a Twitch at twitch.tv/CallumK_64.
Oh yeah, I have a Twitch too. It's Weather RE. So it's like Weather and then RE. I should probably get back to streaming on there, but I'm too lazy.
So yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. And if you too would also like to read the chapters as they come out, you can go to the Biz Shonen Jump link, which I'm going to leave in the description, because I don't remember the exact link.
Or you could read them illegally, like I did. But don't do that. Your parents wouldn't be very proud.
God damn it! Now we just ruined that fucking any chances of getting Biz to sponsor us.
Just cut this
God
part
damn
out.
it.
It's fine.